today's video. Oh la la, it's getting hot in here. Gosh, so cliche, isn't it? Bonjour fragrance lovers, this is Clémence, I'm talking about fragrance and welcome back. Top 10 sexiest fragrance for men 2021. I've done a list in 2020. What I'm gonna do to give you 20 choices today is I'm gonna give you my 10 new choices and resume in 3 words only the 10 one that I've been talking about before, and there you go, you've got one video with all the 20 cents just for you. Without further ado, let's start. One in the list is Straight to Heaven. Directly take you straight to heaven. What I love with this fragrance is it's got a very earthy tone, it's super classy but also very mysterious. I've said that in a video already and I think it quite got people attracted to it, so I'm gonna say it again. Imagine me, I'm in a bar, in a lounge bar, I'm pretty, blah blah blah, I'm just, you know, alone, and suddenly I see a guy at the bar. He's sipping a whiskey on the rock, just sipping it, and he's got a black turtleneck with a black tuxedo, very dark hair, or blonde, who cares, but anyway, that's how I picture it. Black hair, really dark eyes, and suddenly he turns, we look at each other, and the magic happens. This fragrance really made me think of that classy, mysterious, attractive, earthy, mainly woody, so you need to enjoy woody scent, but it's got a slightly touch of rum as well, so probably the guy is more sipping a rum cocktail, if that makes sense. A bit boozy, but this fragrance is just class in a bottle with that extravagant tone. Love is my beloved Naxos from Xerjoff. What I love with this fragrance is it smells slightly smoky with tobacco. It's so powdery, very refined, luxurious. You smell that, you smell quality of ingredient, and that's why I think, okay, it's expensive, but it really worth my money. Cashmere as well, so it's smooth, the vanilla is opulent, tobacco mixed with it, but not a harsh tobacco, a cream smoky tobacco. And what surprised me the most with that Naxos is a slightly citrus opening that goes pretty quick, but you've got that opening which make it quite versatile actually. I heard a lot of people wearing it during summertime, but that drive me mad. Rêve Ottoman by La Manufacture. So I never talked about this fragrance before, so wait for it because I would like to do a full review on La Manufacture. French house. Who said a rose fragrance couldn't be sexy on a man? Well, this is super sexy. Think of Portrait of a Lady from Frédéric Malle. Well, this, it smells a bit more oriental. It's not as dark, but you've got this rose that is really there. It's ambery, a touch of saffron, so slightly spicy. It's got darkness, which I think that's why it's good on a man, and I would love to smell it more often on men because this is just stunning. It's not addictive, it's not creamy, it's a bit more harsh than the other one. For me, it's exciting kind of smell. Sundrop by Orloff. So this is a house I want to do a full review as well, so wait for it. It's very solar. Yes, sure, but it's mainly warm and spicy. I have a wood rose fragrance, but don't worry, the rose is not that present for me. Like, it's more something that you can smell on the back, where you can really smell the spices. Oh gosh, it smells a bit like Middle Eastern to me, and it's got a touch of that suntan lotion scent at the end, which I think is super interesting and something I never smelled before. An oriental delight. The wood is not animalic, but it's really there. You can smell that woody, waxy note. Middle Eastern type of dream to me. Like, if you like those type of scent, you're gonna love Sundrop. It's got really something like very sunny, a vibe to it. So definitely something you need to try, and I think on men is just gonna be like blossoming and stunning. Number 6 is something very royal. Something that I discovered this year is Amouage Jubilation. 15, I think it's, no, 25. Not too sure. Anyway, an oriental fougere, and that is so rare in fragrances, and that's why I wanted to talk about this oriental fougere. Imagine a royal fragrance, a crown. It's a more mature scent. It's divine because it have a lot of darkness, and Amouage knows how to incorporate waxy note like myrrh that gives a very smoky and dark tone. Give me that old barbershop fougere classy scent with something very deep and mysterious, which is a super bold contrast in a fragrance, and I really love that. If you want to smell super refined and sophisticated, this is the one. And at the same time, because of the Oriental Trail, is so sexy and definitely royal. As a lady, we love something royal, you know, charismatic. Well, that's the one. Pure gentleman, but sexy. Number 7 is something I've thought recently, and it's called Agato Parfum, and it's Castiamenti. A bit more sweeter and smooth. If you like something like Baccarat Rouge, things like that, you're gonna probably love this one. Vanilla Amber Dream, but in a very soft and delicate way. Because of the sweetness, it's sexy, but it's also more sensual and slightly more romantic. So I would say for a date, that would be absolutely amazing. Slight touch, a bit more flowery, that I think that's why it gives a bit more a romantic tone, but I just think like an amber like this is so sexy on men, so you can really smell that amber, it's really there, and the vanilla gives more smooth. So if you like the soft scent but very sexy, you're gonna love that. So Castiamenti. Initio side effects, so sweet bomb, but it's got that cherry tobacco scent. If you like cherry fruity note and you enjoy that on you, you're gonna love side effect. For me, it was love at first sight when I first smell it. On men, it's more sweeter, and that sweet accord for me is divine, sexy, and want me to you just want to attack and eat that smell. So I think it's really relevant in a sexy list. It's very alluring, beast mode, longevity, blended to perfection, and also comforting. So besides the floral cherry tobacco scent, it's got a more masculine dry down that begins to be more boozy and woody. So really something you need to discover, especially if you like intoxicating. It's the most delicious fragrance I've ever tried, and it's Ambre Platine by L'Orgue Parfum. Caramel delights, caramel and amber. It's so gourmand, so addictive that you want to jump on the neck of the person and just eat it. Like, it's delicious. You need to try that because this is just divine. It really gives like something gourmand dream. So you need to enjoy that sweet, again, very gourmand accord, because this is full of sugar, but I feel on a man that can be like Désir Toxique by Micallef. I've talked before about it a lot. Something that smells very green, mossy, but you've got a very an undertone that is a bit more warmer to give that sexiness. It's really more primitive to me. Like, this smell is a bit like Sex in a Bottle, honestly. Got a cannabis tone, so it smells forbidden. Like, and you all know that forbidden is attractive. Come on. Mossy scent that dry down to something like more sensual, and this contrast between aromatic and sexy is just stunning. And don't spray a lot because really you're gonna intoxicate everyone, but this is something different. This is the one that smells the most dangerous and unique. Finally, the last one is the best one, and I think if you need to try one fragrance in 2021, I will repeat it, I keep talking about it. It's Encens Soif by Matière Première. The best fragrance I smell since so long. And I would say that with Ambre Platine as well. But oh my god, this is just the pure love of incense. You remember Fucking Fabulous from Tom Ford? Well, this is so much better. Sorry to say, it's so much better. It's smooth, and you've got a slight touch of coffee. So imagine an espresso martini with smokiness, slightly churchy but not too much. Benzoin gives like a waxy tone that is gonna make everyone melt. Like, this is intoxicating as well. It stays on the skin like a beast, like crazy. The trail is beautiful. For me, 10 over 10 with this fragrance. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, you need to like the incense because it's very present. Oh, but a stunner, a stunner. Very modern, like it's not a single time a vintage or something, and that's why I like with this is modernity, simplicity, complexity at the same time. It's just everything that you can find to describe it is the best thing ever, and your winter fragrance forever. Let me go through my previous list and 3 words to describe them. Santal Royal Guerlain, Royal Dark Mysterious, Fève Délicieuse by Dior, Gourmand, Sweet, Roasty, Floris Honeywood, Perfection, Elegance, Refinement. Le Mal from Jean-Paul Gaultier, so that's a designer, but you know, I need to keep the list. Spicy, Clubbing, Iconic. Monta Arabian Tonka, Dark, Attractive. Tom Ford fucking Fabulous, Smoky, Extravagant. Initio Oud for Greatness, Bomb, Medicine, Beast, Musk Ravageur from Frédéric Malle, Vanilla Cinnamon Bomb. And can I say something like primitive? Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa, classy, fresh, and Italian classiness. Can I? Histoire de parfum, Ambre 114, vintage, fresh, and sticky, but in a good way, This is my 20 list. I hope you enjoyed. Please tell me which one you smelled before, which one you liked before. I want to know everything. Thank you for everyone that follows me. Really appreciate every one of you. Can't wait to see your comment. Leave a little like. It's important to for the reference of the video, please. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. I'm very active. Remember, there's my Utip account if you want to give me a little contribution. It's always appreciated. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye now.